What's going on? It's Brian when we go to you mechanics. We are in Coweta working on a 2016 Ram 1500 5.7 liter. We are going to be doing a tune-up today, just a basic tune-up, replacing spark plugs. Of course, we're going to make sure that the coils are functioning correctly. We're going to check and make sure we got good injector pulse for the customer, but basically all we're doing is just a basic tune-up. We're just going to replace spark plugs. And if you did not know, this engine, the 5.7 V8 Hemi, has 16 spark plugs in it. So stay tuned. All right, so it's pretty simple. Basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna unplug this. You're gonna loosen that. You're gonna loosen that, and you're gonna pull this off. Next step is to pull this off. Bam, just like that. As you can tell, I've already been in here. All right, so if you notice, you've got 4 coils on this side. You've got 4 coils on this side. And the coils are held on by 2 10mm bolts. And basically, you just undo it. I don't even really think you need to unconnect it. Just pull the bolts out, and then the coil can come out, and you can set it to the side. And then notice you got 2 holes. There's going to be 2 spark plugs per cylinder. So 8 cylinders, that's 16 spark plugs. I'm not going to do a lengthy video on this. I'm just going to kind of explain it to you. You just pull the spark plugs out, put new ones in. I may shoot another part of the video showing how difficult it is to get these back to right here, since the brake booster's kind of in the way and there's some other things, the frame's in the way back there. I may or may not, depending on how difficult it is for me. But yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just pull the plugs out, put new ones in. Man, if you haven't had Monster Import, you're missing out. Monster Import energy drink. Super refreshing, ultra satisfying, plenty of energy, plenty of vitamin B and taurine, all loaded into one imported can that's got a cool little twist top on it, and you can close it and save it for later. This is so good. Please send me my check, Monster Energy. All right, so on the passenger side, the very back coil, kind of difficult to get to the 10mm bolts holding it on, especially this back one right here. Let me show you a trick real quick. Get you a pocket screwdriver. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. And you see this clip right here? You're going to stick your screwdriver in there and pop it open like that. That way you can remove or move the hoses out of the way like that. And you'll try to bend this down a little bit out of the way. Get it out the way like that. Now you won't be able to see on camera what I'm doing, but I got a see a 10-inch extension with the universal joint on the end and my 10mm socket. Let me get this set up for you and I'll show you what I do. All right, so basically I got it on that back 10mm and coming out this way. So now I can get my ratchet on there and loosen it. All right, some pointers for the driver's side coils. You've got these bolts right here. Try not to shake too much. That bolt right there, that bolt right there, right there, right there, and then this back one right there are all going to need to be gotten out by this primitive tool right here. 1/4 inch drive with a 10mm. I know some of y'all are wondering, what is that? Does anybody even use these anymore? I mean, we got stuff like that. Why would we use primitive hand tools? Well, you better take that up with Chrysler, because that's just bull crap. But anyways, yeah, you'll get down up in here and stick it on there, loosen them off. Same thing with that one. Loosen them off. All right, let me show you the hack on how to get to these back two, how to get these spark plugs out of these back two cylinders. This is what you'll need. You'll need your 5/8 spark plug socket. You're going to need a 3-inch extension. You're going to need a 1/4 inch to 3/8 adapter. You're going to need a 3/8 to 1/4 inch adapter, and of course a ratchet. And what you'll need to do is you'll need to take your 5/8 socket, drop it down in the hole, take your 3-inch extension with your 1/4 inch to 3/8 adapter attached to it. You're going to drop that down in the hole and kind of twist it and feel around, click it into that socket, make sure it's on the spark plug, and then you'll take your ratchet with your 3/8 to 1/4 inch adapter and click it on there. Only reason I added those adapters was to give me a little bit more length. If you happen to have, I don't even know if they make a 3.5 inch extension, maybe a 4-inch might work. It might be too long though. But there you go. That's how you get those back spark plugs out. Once it gets loose, you'll be able to pull your socket off of it, or pull your ratchet off of there, and then do it by hand. All right, that's it, man. Thank you for watching We Go to You Mechanics. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.